A single snip. Silence. But in 1919, Tel Aviv University pressed record on stressed tomato plants and uncovered a hidden ultrasonic truth. Those plants were screaming at frequencies no human ear could reach. This investigation at Tel Aviv University united a compact, multidisciplinary team: Lilach Hadani, Yossi Yovel, Itzhak Kait, and Ohad Lewin-Epstein. In research later published in the journal Cell, they documented that stressed tomato and tobacco plants produce discrete, airborne ultrasonic clicks. These sounds occur between 20 and 100 kilohertz. Because human hearing stops around 20 kilohertz, these signals remain entirely outside our perception. The recordings captured structured, condition-linked clicks. To be clear, screaming is simply a metaphor for this measured acoustic activity. Plants lack brains, nerves, and conscious suffering, and whether this occurs across all vegetation remains a tentative possibility. But the garden was never truly silent. Inside the plant's stem lies the xylem, a highly organized network of microscopic tubes that acts as the plant's plumbing system. Through these tiny channels, water travels from the roots up to the leaves, pulled upward under immense tension like a stretched rubber band. When drought sets in, or a gardener's shears slice through the stem, that continuous column of water experiences severe strain. The tension becomes too great. Suddenly, a tiny air bubble forms inside a water vessel. This rapid bubble formation and violent collapse, a physical process called cavitation, acts as a sudden pressure release valve. The collapse sends a sharp mechanical shockwave vibrating through the surrounding plant tissue. Escaping into the air is a tiny acoustic pop. And this is where the invisible signal begins. If you enjoy discovering the hidden biology inside everyday gardening, subscribe for more plant science every week. In the Tel Aviv University labs, researchers compared these acoustic patterns across different conditions. They discovered that a drought-stressed plant emits approximately 35 clicks per hour, though this rate fluctuates based on the species, the specific treatment, the developmental stage, and the exact recording conditions. This slow, steady emission represents a slowly developing hydraulic crisis within the plant's vascular tissue. In contrast, a freshly cut stem produces a highly concentrated burst of sound within just a few minutes of the physical damage. Because drought and cutting represent entirely different types of physical disturbance, the resulting timing, intensity, and event patterns create distinct acoustic signatures that allow researchers to identify the source of the trauma. While we call this a stress vocabulary, it represents distinct physical states rather than conscious speech. These variations prove that acoustic activity indicates which kind of stress occurred in the environment. What scientists discovered next changed how we understand plants entirely. While these vibrations travel silently to us, the garden itself may be listening. Certain nocturnal insects, like moths, possess sensitive hearing that easily detects these high-frequency pulses. In controlled environments, researchers observed that female moths often choose to lay their eggs on healthy, quiet plants rather than those broadcasting recorded stress sounds. Perhaps these insects recognize a struggling plant as a poor food source for their future larvae. Yet, this acoustic channel does not exist in a vacuum. It operates alongside a complex mix of chemical scents, visual markers, and temperature changes. Scientists still do not know if insects rely on these sounds in the wild, or if neighboring vegetation can sense and react to the warning of a nearby struggle. We have likely overlooked an active layer of environmental dialogue simply because we lack the natural tools to hear it. To truly understand this hidden world, we need a reliable way to listen. Specialized ultrasonic microphones capture these quiet events, while bat detector devices translate the signals into audible clicks for human ears. Researchers map these recordings into visual waveforms and spectrograms, turning raw sound into analyzable data. This data feeds directly into machine learning algorithms. By comparing acoustic features from labeled conditions, these models distinguished between dry, cut, and intact plants with over 90% accuracy in controlled tests. While predicting exact stress severity across different environments is still a developing frontier, open databases now allow researchers worldwide to refine the software. The machine does not hear meaning, it detects patterns. These patterns turn silent struggles into early warnings. Serious water stress becomes detectable days before leaves visibly wilt, giving growers a window to intervene with precision watering. By mounting remote microphones in greenhouses or fields, farmers could monitor entire crops without inspecting each plant by hand. While field deployment faces hurdles like tractor noise, wind, and sensor calibration, these acoustic signals provide a practical early warning layer when combined with soil and temperature data. It reframes pruning and dry spells as measurable physical events. This acoustic layer invites attentiveness rather than guilt, offering a clear path towards smarter, more responsive care. Will you ever look at pruning your garden the same way again? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more hidden plant science every week.